Sister spouses Kody earthy-colored still frantic Janelle picked canines over him. In Sister Spouses Season 19, Kody Brown needs to figure out how to be a monogamous husband. Following quite a while of saying he didn't cherish his initial 3 spouses, he's at last confronting the outcomes of his activities. Nonetheless, many fans think Kody isn't by any stretch over the finish of his initial 3 relationships. During the new episode, he let some data slip that showed he's still extraordinarily severe. See what watchers are humming about on the web. Fans acknowledge Kody earthy-colored feels unquestionably unpleasant and furious. During the coronavirus adventure, Janelle and Savannah Brown concluded they were in an ideal situation living in a RV on Coyote Pass. Kody said he would consider remaining with them assuming they put their canines outside. Janelle snickered and illuminated her significant other that totally wouldn't occur. She conveyed her popular "pick the children, pick the canines" lines in a confession booth, which fans still regularly statement. What's more, after this time, it appears Kody earthy-colored actually feels maddened by her decision. Kody's actually mad about Janelle's canines and the RV, a Sister Spouses watcher brought up on Reddit after Sunday night's episode. They connected a progression of screen captures from the episode where Kody takes the realtor on a visit through the part. As watchers review, the family patriarch appeared to be unbelievably disappointed as he showed his visitor around. What's more, he likewise tried let the specialist know how Janelle picked the canines over him. Although fans found the scene with the realtor a piece recoil commendable, they concurred Kody actually harbors firmly established hatred. Other Reddit clients left remarks including, "Kody isn't over these separations. Off by a long shot. He's actually pissed she decided to lay down with the canines over him. I love when she said I will pick the canines and going to pick the children. Each time. Ye's mom Janelle. Alright, great to be aware. Much obliged to you." That person was so not into Kody's irritating stories. Is Janelle Brown at long last awakening? In the wake of leaving Kody, Janelle Brown said she could get a kick out of the chance to live polygamy again under the right conditions. Be that as it may, fans figure she could at last be awakening subsequent to alluding to fundamentalist Mormon organizations as religions. Last week's new episode probably reaffirmed Janelle's decision to leave Kody Brown and polygamy behind for good. Assuming she's actually feeling a little trouble, they most likely will. And as of late, broadcasted cut has ignited shock among fans, with many marking him the nastiest father on tender loving care. The scene features a warmed showdown among Kody and one of his more seasoned kids, exhibiting conduct that fans have considered pompous, unforgiving, and conceited. With the relational peculiarity previously disentangling in late seasons, the clasp has just stoked the fire of analysis against Kody's nurturing style. The questionable clasp. The second being referred to happens during a conversation about waiting family strains and the eventual fate of their property, Coyote Pass. While the discussion begins moderately tranquilly, it rapidly takes a turn when one of Kody's kids endeavors to address their sentiments about the breakdown of the family. The kid shares what Kody's choices have meant for them genuinely and communicates dissatisfaction about the absence of consideration they've gotten from their dad. Instead of showing compassion, Kody hinders with a protective and cavalier tone, saying, "You don't have any idea what conveying the heaviness of this family is like. All that I've done has been for every one of you, and hearing this consistent criticism is depleting." The kid attempts to interpose, making sense of their point of view, however Kody becomes apparently baffled and raises his voice. "You're acting entitled. Do you know what I've forfeited? I've worked perpetually to accommodate this family, and all I get is kickback. I won't remain here and be painted as the reprobate," Kody snaps. Yet again the pressure heightens as the kid, hurt by Kody's words, attempts to make sense of their sentiments, just to be met with additional negligence. Kody closes the conversation unexpectedly, saying, "This isn't about your sentiments. This is about me attempting to keep this family intact, and not a solitary one of you are making it any simpler." Fan backfire, most terrible father of all time? The clasp immediately advanced toward virtual entertainment, where fans communicated their shock. Numerous watchers disagreed with Kody's pompous and egotistical methodology, contending that he reliably focuses on his own story over his youngsters' feelings. One Twitter client remarked, "Kody would rather not hear his children since it's simpler for him to paint himself as the person in question. It's nauseating the way in which he continually discredits their sentiments." Another fan posted, "He's not a father. He's an egomaniac who maintains that everybody should take care of him. How might he not see the harm he's finished to these children?" Conversations on Reddit were similarly basic, with fans analyzing Kody's conduct with regards to the bigger family issues. To this end, his more seasoned kids are separating themselves, one client composed. "They're burnt out on being disregarded and gaslit by somebody who just thinks often about his own battles." An example of contemptuous nurturing. The backfire isn't new for Kody, as fans have long censured his absence of contribution with his more seasoned youngsters. Throughout the long term, watchers have seen various minutes where Kody seemed to excuse or make light of the worries of his children. His associations with his children, specifically, have been stressed, as found in ongoing seasons where his more established young men transparently got down on his preference toward Robyn and her kids. In a past episode, Janelle's child Gabe separated in tears, relating how Kody failed to remember his birthday during the coronavirus pandemic. Fans highlighted that second as quite possibly of the most sad scene in the series, further hardening Kody's standing as a genuinely missing dad. Why fans are tired. For some watchers, the most recent clasp builds up a well-established design in Kody's way of behaving. Fans contend that his refusal to take responsibility for his activities and his propensity to focus himself in each contention have estranged him from his loved ones. One fan summarized it on Facebook, "Kody continues to say he's the person in question, however he's the shared factor in each bombed relationship. Eventually, he needs to thoroughly search in the mirror and understand he's the issue." Will Kody at any point change? With the sister spouses crowd developing progressively vocal about their hatred for Kody's activities, it's hazy whether the backfire will anally affect him. While certain fans hold out trust that Kody could think about his way of behaving and fix his broke connections, others are less hopeful. "This is who Kody has forever been," one Redditor composed. "He's never going to change since he doesn't believe he's doing anything wrong." As the family keeps on exploring the aftermath of their wrecked plural marriage, one thing is sure, fans will observe intently, expecting snapshots of development and responsibility from Kody Brown. In any case, up to that point, her reasonable portion of analysis from fans throughout the long term. From allegations of control to cases of partiality inside the family, Robyn's standing among watchers is not exactly heavenly. Presently, bits of gossip are twirling that during one of the Browns' monetary undertakings, a credit official might have seen through Robyn's supposed trap of untruths. The Browns' monetary burdens. For quite a long time, the earthy-colored family has been open about their battles with cash. Raising a plural family with numerous families has accompanied a weighty sticker price, particularly as the family endeavored to get comfortable Flagstaff, Arizona. Their aggressive designs for building homes on Coyote Pass added one more layer of monetary strain. As per reports, Robyn and Kody have frequently carried the greater part of the monetary obligations since the family's turn, prompting strain with different spouses. In any case, fans have long hypothesized that Robyn's part in the monetary choices probably won't be basically as straightforward as it appears. Advance application show. The most recent discussion originates from the Browns' endeavors to get a credit for their home in Flagstaff, where Robyn and her kids right now dwell. Bits of hearsay propose that during the credit application process, an advance official examined Robyn's cases regarding her pay and monetary strength. Supposedly, Robyn gave insights concerning her family's funds that didn't line up with past explanations made on the show. While she professed to contribute altogether to the family's pay through her internet-based adornments business, My Sister Wife's Storage Room, fans and, surprisingly, the advance official purportedly addressed whether the business was really sufficiently productive to help her cases. My sister wife's wardrobe has been idle for a really long time, one fan noted on Reddit. It's basically impossible that it's creating sufficient pay to be viewed as a critical commitment to their family funds. The advance official apparently requested extra documentation to confirm Robyn's pay, which caused a commotion. As per insiders, Robyn seemed bothered when squeezed for subtleties and purportedly redirected by faulting different spouses for the family's monetary battles. Robyn's set of experiences of moving fault. Aficionados of sister spouses are no aliens to Robyn's propensity to point fingers when things turn out badly. Throughout the long term, Robyn has frequently depicted herself as a survivor of the family's brokenness, in spite of allegations that she assumes a critical part in their continuous issues. Previously, Robyn has suggested that different spouses didn't contribute enough monetarily or sincerely to the family's prosperity. She has likewise guaranteed that her undertakings were subverted by an absence of help from different spouses. In any case, watchers have reliably called her out for what they see as false reverence and control. One fan remarked, "Robyn loves to behave like she's the saint of the family, however she's the person who's benefited the most from Kody's bias. In the event that anybody's not doing their fair share, it's her." The advance official's response. As per sources near the circumstance, the credit official wasn't persuaded by Robyn's clarifications. Purportedly, the official brought worries about irregularities up in her fiscal reports and mentioned additional evidence of her pay. This second supposedly left Robyn scrambling to give replies. Fans guess that this connection might have been a reminder for Robyn, constraining her to defy the truth of the family's monetary circumstance. Others, in any case, accept that Robyn probably moved the fault onto Kody or different spouses, as she has done previously. She's presumably faulting Christine or Janelle for this, one watcher kidded. It's never Robyn's issue, as indicated by her. Fans weigh in. As fresh insight about the supposed credit show spread, fans took to virtual entertainment to share their considerations. Many communicated fulfillment at the possibility of Robyn being considered responsible for her activities, while others condemned her for what they see as an example of deceitfulness. One Twitter client stated, "At long last, somebody's seeing through Robyn's falsehoods. It's no time like the present she's considered answerable for her part in the family's monetary wreck." Another fan posted, "The advance official is trying to say what we've all been thinking for a really long time. Robyn's not quite as honest as she professes to be." In the meantime, a few fans hypothesized about what this present circumstance could mean for the remainder of the family. With Christine and Janelle previously moving away from Kody and Robyn, this most recent show could additionally break their connections. What's next for the Tans? As the Browns keep on exploring their monetary difficulties, it's hazy what this credit application show will mean for their arrangements for Coyote Pass and their future as a family. With Christine and Janelle previously fashioning their own ways and Mary zeroing in on her undertakings, Kody and Robyn might think of themselves as progressively confined. Fans are anxious to perceive how this present circumstance unfurls in impending episodes of Sister Spouses. Will Robyn and Kody at last get a sense of ownership with their activities, or will they keep on diverting fault onto others? The reality of the situation will surface at some point. Until further notice, one thing is sure, Robyn's long stretches of going unnoticed might be finished, and fans are hanging around for the show.